Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Thursday, February the 27th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. Now, I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips are greatly appreciated. If you are wondering why I have a little bit more score going on than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost going on right now. I can claim that right off the current Season 19 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10% equaling 25%. And you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. Now, we don't have the daily challenge to complete an event or complete Fasnacht day, but we've been doing that there this past week and so far this week. So, of course, Fasnacht is going on right down here in Helvetia, every hour on top of the hour, and we are part way through the second week. What's in here? Spoiled meat, sure. Alright, so let's go ahead here. I am a little late to the party. I apologize for the lateness of the video. I'm working my 12-hour day shift today, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support on these days. Got here just on time. So hopefully we can help out a little bit here. If I can get it from here or not. I got a little bit of them anyway. And we are 5 for 5, so let's keep going on here. Now, depending on the challenges that we get, of course, sometimes if we're lucky enough, we can incorporate a couple other daily challenges while we do this Fasnacht Day event. I don't really see a whole lot here that we can do. Maybe we can find some adhesive here in around Helvetia, but again, it's just totally random, and it's probably been picked up already, is how we are on a public server. All right. Yeah, I thought I was going to miss it there. I was a little late getting off of work. And, it's funny, run to the door, run to my little room here I have set up here, and it's funny, everyone in the house just kind of steers clear. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh, one guy in there. Oh, we're running, almost damaged this weapon here, so let's go ahead here. Oh. Let's go ahead and use a repair kit. There we go. I heard a mutant hound there a second ago. Got him. someone's got their survival tent up there. Let's lock and load. Mad Dog, that's a good one. Another survival tent up there. Wait for paint to dry here. These guys. Oh, they're right there, nice. Nice. It's just a little pile of goo there. A little auto stim, huh?
We've done the circuit, so to speak. It's time to chase away Old Man Winter in our most glorious of hell traditions. Gather around the bonfire, friends, as we rid our town of the anthropomorphic representation of the season. Burn him, 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 burn him.
All right. I know we were late to the party here. We didn't help out in any way at the very beginning, but I'm hoping get a mask here. So I've yet to get a glowing mask, as most of you know. Fasnacht sun mask. Yeah, thanks, game. Let's donate that. Communist Commander. Yeah, right on. There you go. What else we got here? Giant mask, yeah. Just add to the pile there. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead here. We're going to switch to a private server here. Just find it's a little bit easier that way. Especially how we have to go after the Cranberry. That bike is in the top right hand corner of the screen there. So I heard that you can actually sit on that bike like a real, like a motorcycle. And I've been kind of on the fence of buying it. But it's been a couple days now since we had the weekly update, so I don't know if that video will do all that well because it's been a couple of days, but it's usually something like that we can't interact with. It's just like just purely decoration, but from footage that I've seen, there's actually people kind of actually sitting on it. Is quite something. A little bit of a change. Okay, let's take a look here. All right. Let's go ahead and kill a Gulper 3. So many great spots we can find Gulpers in around the wasteland. There'll be 4 of them right up here at Gulper Lagoon. When you spawn here at Dire Chemical, you actually spawn a little bit to the north. Yeah, right where you spawn in, right to the side of the road, there'll be 2 of them down there. Now, the only other spots that I find reliably is if you happen to be on a server and there's Moonshine Jamboree going on at Sunday Brothers Cabin, there'll be all kinds of Gulpers that show up for that, but I recommend doing that event with other people because it is quite difficult to do. And sometimes if you come up here to Dolly Sod's campground, where this workshop is, there'll be some Gulpers there that you have to clear before you're able to claim the workshops. Just an FYI. Now, we do need 3 of them. So today we're going to go to good old Gulper Lagoon here. Save a little bit of fast traveling. Now, these gulpers like to kind of hang out in the trees, so just be aware of that, especially if you've... And gulpers can be a little more difficult. This weapon is quite loud. Wow. Huh! Okay. Get the old cryo effect going on there. Love me too. Oh, perfect. That slows him down for a little bit. Nice. Get a cigar on him. Good old trapper. There's this guy's body down here. Alright, good stuff. That was nice, quick, and easy there. Let's see what's next. Destroy Robot 10. So, not real specific on what type of robot to go after. So there's many great areas we can find robots. Right up here in Clarksburg, the upper section of Clarksburg will have robots. Right here, good old Arctos Pharma. Down here in Flatwoods, the Voltec Agricultural Research Center. Now, whether you spawn in fertile soil or not, that event, there will always be robots here inside and outside. Right here at Charleston Train Yard, usually about 10 Liberators here. Pretty good spot. Right here in Beckley in the Beckley Mine Exhibit. Right over here at the Hawksbill Weather Station, there's 4 RoboBrains. Right up here in good old Sugar Grove, it's pretty decent. Right over here at Robco Research Center. Now turrets. Turrets are also considered robots, as you saw during our past Tuesday weekly challenge video. A bunch of turrets here, Bloody Franks, Berkeley Springs, and in around Harper's Ferry, just to name a couple places. And even up here at Crevice Dam, pretty good bunch of turrets and around there as well. And if you ever notice those... Oh, hi. Let's get this guy here. He's just sitting there waiting for me. That's pretty funny. Now, if you're ever kind of traveling around the wasteland, you may notice like those 3 large vertibots that are escorting the little cargo bot guy. If you drop them out of the sky, they are also considered robots as well. So just an FYI, there's a great options there for you. We haven't been up here in Clarksburg for a little while, so let's pop up here. And again, the lower section will have ghouls, but the upper section will have various types of robots up there. So you can see the ghouls down there in the lower section. So we're going to head to the upper section here. And I guess in terms of level-wise, these guys are pretty decent. I've come up here many times with my lower level guy. And robots are a real good source of many great things like steel, lead, aluminum. Let's keep going here. Nice. Real nice. Usually there's one guy down here. Oh, right there. And usually one guy up here. There we go. Grab all. Let's lock and load here. And there's usually a couple up on the roof. But there'll be 2 right here in the old gun shop. And that should finish it off. Right on. Little iBot there, sweet. Nice, alright. And again, as I mentioned, there'll be at least maybe 1 or 2 on top of the rooftops here. And in that building, right over there, see that guy over there? There'll be 2 more over there, so it's a really good spot. All right, let's see what's next here. Okay, let's go ahead, complete a daily quest 1. So if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Daily Quest for Newbies. Now, you don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. We don't do every daily quest in-game, but we do quite a few of them in that hour and 10 minutes. They're all time-stamped. I'll show you how to toggle them active and where to find them, okay? There's usually a couple I usually like to kind of highlight here for these particular videos just because of the sheer easiness of them. One's right here, the giant teapot, speak to Sweetwater. One is up here at the Prickett's Fort, it is talk to the curator. And right here, the pumpkin house, speak with Jack at the pumpkin house, all right? So just an FYI. So let's pop up here to Prickett's Fort. We're going to toggle active, talk to the curator here. It's called Buried with Honor. So let's pop over here. Now, if you've done Buried with Honor or any one of these daily quests before, okay? And if you haven't seen them pop up for a while, or you don't see that little diamond, okay? That probably means you haven't traveled to that region recently. So even if you just fast travel to anywheres within that region, okay? So in our case, even if you travel to Grafton, because Grafton is part of the Toxic Valley, okay? It'll spawn in. It'll spawn in for, and you'll hear the mayor talking, etc., etc., okay? So just an FYI, if that ever happens to you. All right, so let's talk to this guy here. We don't have to listen to him, so let's keep going here. All right. This little guy here. Let's grab these remains right here. And as you can see, it is updating itself in the top right-hand corner of the screen. All right, so the only place it goes is right down here, the Flippy Battlefield Cemetery. So let's pop down here. And again, you can do whatever daily quest that you want to do. I just usually like to kind of highlight the 3 that I mentioned. Because they're very easy, extremely easy to do. Now right here, we will come across 2 mongrels, okay? And you're better off just kind of getting rid of them. I don't even know where the other guy... Oh, he's up there. Nice, okay, good stuff. Oh, we have good old Anne right here, who would have the broken Pro Snap Deluxe camera on her. Let's go ahead and place the remains in the grave, okay? So now we need a shovel. So usually there's a shovel right here, so take the shovel. And if you ever come here and you don't see a shovel there, that means somebody took it accidentally. But there's usually a shovel here on this grave marker, and the other shovel is just over here. So there's usually 3 shovels in the area. I don't really know who uses the shovel day to day for fighting enemies, but just an FYI, it may happen. So it's just not good enough to have that shovel on you, okay? What you need to do is you need to actually equip it under weapons, just like that. And let's go ahead, we're going to fill this grave over. And that's how easy it is. It's extremely easy, guys. Like, it's amazing how easy it is. And then just don't forget to drop the shovel for next time. There we go. Just like that. All right, that was pretty easy. And again, you can check out that video if you want to check out some other daily quests. You can definitely check those out as well. Now, there are daily quests here in the game, but they're not considered, or you won't get credit for a completed daily quest, daily challenge. And they're the ones here, the Gilman Lumber Mill. So just an FYI on that, okay? Let's actually head to our camp, and we will continue on here. All right, there we go. Let's put this away. Nice to see the sun. All right, let's see what's next here. Scrap junk to produce Adhesive 5. Okay, so Adhesive is a junk item. We can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. So if we go craft here at a Tinker's Workbench, and we go bulk, to bulk 1 adhesive, you need 10 excess adhesive and 2 plastic. You go ahead and you bulk your one adhesive, then you scrap it. This hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for the people that just want to get things done quick and easy. So just an FYI there. Now adhesive we can find in many great spots here in the wasteland. We just got a new camp resource here in the atomic shop here just this past Tuesday, and it's this curio cabinet, and as you can see it will passively collect raw asbestos, ceramic, and excess adhesive. Okay, so just an FYI, I know many of you were saying that you were going to get it, and I highly recommend it because it collects 3 different things. Okay, 3 different junk items, and everyone needs items like this. Okay, and my story is with camp resources, it just saves you time. It just saves you a lot of time, so you can go ahead and do your events and do other things that you enjoy in the game, okay? Or if you like building, etc., etc., okay? So just an FYI, this is in the atomic shop right now for 700 atoms, and you can check out the video I made earlier on. Now, another good source of adhesive is the military-grade duct tape. We can find 2 of them here at Camp McClintock, and we can find 3 of them right up here in Clancy Manor on the 2nd floor next to the Tinker's Workbench. Okay, now we've been going there maybe the last week and a half, so you can definitely spot out those daily challenge videos, and you can see the path that I took. All right, so just an FYI. Now again, we get so much junk from killing enemies such as Scorch, super mutants, mole miners, etc., that a lot of times these daily challenges, oh look at that, get that from our pet, that we can satisfy those scrap junk daily challenges from killing enemies because we just pick up so much junk now from that December 3rd 2024 update. So just an FYI there. And this tree sap collector, this also collects excess adhesive as well, 10. So just an FYI there. That's another camp resource. This isn't in the shop, but sometimes it does pop into the shop once in a while. It's pretty cool. So let's go to another fairly decent place for excess adhesive. We're going to go down here to the Mount Blair train yard. Now, we may spawn in BattleBot. I don't plan on doing the event, but I just kind of wanted to show you where you can find some adhesive down here. Oh, look at that. The doors are closed. Wow, that is amazing. Wow, okay, well, maybe we have to do this. We have to do this event anyway. Wow, that's they haven't been closed for me in a long time. Yeah, whatever, buddy. All right, let's go ahead here. Let's get rid of this guy. You guys have seen me do this event many times. Don't forget to take the bunker card from this guy. And we're going to run up to the other Mr. Gutsy and grab his bunker card after we kill him. Or destroy him, I should say. And these guys also counts as robots, too. Alright, so just an FYI, if you can also include this looking at it. Well, he was legendary as well. That's pretty awesome. Alright. Oh, so we got our bunker cards there, okay. Oh, look, that the doors kind of swung open for us. All right, that's pretty cool. So again, I talk about this event many times because how easy it is, and these are the ones that you can spawn in, as you notice. But once when you get those bunker cards, okay, if those doors don't swing open to you, just walk, don't run, and you don't have to watch the card go down the little slide there, okay. Just activate, walk to the other side, and just kind of spam it on the other side because it is time sensitive, okay? I think it's only like 3 or 4 seconds. But once when you do it a couple times, you know, it becomes really easy, okay? Now, you don't have to complete the event because those doors just kind of swung open there. But we're going to complete the event anyway there. And so here's some packs of duct tape here. Now, sometimes there are 3. Oh, yeah, there's a 3rd one right down there. Perfect. Perfect. And let's take a look at that duct tape. So, as you see, 1 pack of duct tape gives us 4 adhesive. So we're good, and cloth as well. All right. So let's head to a workbench here. We'll just pop back to our camp. go. And I find that's a pretty decent spot, so I scrap this up here. And again, you don't have to go to your camp. You can just kind of go ahead and go to another player's camp if you want. You can go to a train station, what have you. There we go. Scrap trying to produce adhesive 5 for 5. So there's a great spot for some adhesive right there, nice and easy. Okay, let's see what's next. Drink Nuka-Cola Cranberry 2. So we talk about this all the time. We talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectron stations. This is the Nuka-Cola Quantum one we got in Season 11 scoreboard when Nuka World on Tour came out. Now, he doesn't have any cranberry on him, but he will also collect the odd bottle or two, purified water, and nuclear waste. So just an FYI. And when he goes on sale, maybe once or twice a year, and he's usually in a bundle with other things, all right, FYI. Now, there's another variation of that, of course. It is the OG one. If we go to our build menu and then go down to the resource section, this OG one we got a very long time ago. I think it was Season 4, Season 5 scoreboard. When he came out, everyone was extremely happy because it just saves a whole lot of time. When he goes on sale, usually by himself, once or twice a year for 250, 500 atoms. But either one, or even both, are worth to have in your camps, okay? Because it just saves you a lot of time. Now, we can also get this one using gold bullion from Samuel down here in Foundation. As long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, I believe it's 1250 gold bullion. It's just an FYI. So we do have natural spawn locations for Nuka-Cola Cranberry. And I do have about 5 videos here on the channel. They're on the playlist. They're very short videos. I would say maybe about 2 minutes long at the very most. And I show you those locations. So you can check out those locations if you so wish. And again, everyone and their dog will be going after them. So I suggest that you may have the server hop if you are on public server. So just an FYI, all right? So let's go to a couple places here. Let's go to Point Pleasant, and I'll show you where it spawns there. We'll go to a couple spots just so I can show you. And I do have those separate, very short videos that I made quite a while ago, maybe about 2 years ago. Now, instead of going through Point Pleasant, we're actually going to run right through the woods here, and we see that that bus shelter, that green bus shelter that's in front of us here. All right, so if you go down here, the machine that's closest to us should have a Nuka-Cola Cranberry in, and there's one right there. And that is a natural spawn for one, all right, FYI. All right, so let's go to another spot here. Let's go down here to the Sludge Works. All right. So same kind of thing. We're going to try to sneak our way through here. I don't really want to interact with them too much. But if you're able to, there's a little set of trailers just up here. See those little set of trailers there? Okay. And if you can make your way to the top of this one right here. Nice and sneaky. Okay. This refrigerator. There should be one right here. Look at that. Perfect. So there's one right there. That's awesome. How many cranberries do I even have on me? Let's take a look here. I don't. Yeah, I got 2 of them. That's perfect. All right. So we'll leave that one alone. Another pretty decent spot is up here at the kill box. It'll be on the 2nd floor. Okay. And another pretty decent spot is, let's see here, right up here at the crossroads. Now it's about 5 cultists up there. They're a little bit high level, so just an FYI. It'll be a yellow ammunition box, and it'll be right inside that ammunition box, so just an FYI. Let's go ahead and drink our Nuka-Cola Cranberry there. There we go. So I showed you a couple of great locations, and they're actually here today, so that's pretty awesome. That's even better. And you can check out those videos if you have a little extra time. Again, they're just short videos, okay? And you shouldn't give you any issues. Let's go ahead here. Cook a meal with plants or fungi 5. Okay, so this one here, it doesn't matter if you're a carnivore mutation, you shouldn't have to re-roll this particular challenge. Just go ahead and do it, okay? So we don't have to eat it, but even if it was eat, it would still count because it's still daily, weekly challenges, okay? Cook a meal with plants or fungi. So as soon as you harvest corn, you'll learn corn soup. As soon as you harvest razor grain, you learn razor grain soup and razor grain flour, etc., etc. You can even craft like a cobbler, cranberry cobbler. You can craft a pumpkin pie, right? As long as it's a plant-based meal, all right? Or with fungi, right? So just an FYI there. So we can find plants such as crops, okay? Right up here, Aaron Holt Homestead. Right over here, Cobbleton Farm. All kinds of corn here at Silva Homestead. Razor grain at Billings Homestead. Right around the corner from Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, we have that little red barn under the overpass. It's a pretty good spot. A bunch of pumpkins up here at the Pumpkin House, of course, and across the street from it. Right behind the General's Steakhouse, pretty good little patch of land back there for some crops. There's a lot of unmarked farms right along this little roadway here, just south of the Hornwright Estate. Fungi, we can find fungi in most areas, most waterways. I would say one of the best spots is Nuka-Cola on Tour in the Tunnel of Love. You don't have to wait for the event to be popping up there. You can just walk right in, all kinds of glowing fungus through there. And again, all kinds of glowing fungus right down from the Rayward, right down to Flatwoods for the people that are kind of low level. All right, so just to give you many great options. And again, if you have crops in your camp, okay, that just saves you even more time. All right, this is, a couple steps less that you have to do. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to pick up some corn here. Let's go to Silva Homestead. Alright, now when you are harvesting crops or some type of flora, there is a perk card that will help you out under perception. It's called Green Thumb. You twice as much when harvesting flora, so instead of one, you pick up two. Alright, so just an FYI. See a bunch of glowing fungus down there already. And again, all kinds of corn up here. Let's go ahead, we're going to grab some corn. And as you see at the top left-hand corner, or sometimes, there you go, two are being added instead of one. And that is that perk card, Green Thumb. And even if you're a carnivore like myself, it just saves you a whole lot of time. Green Thumb is not a card you throw out. Okay, you keep it. Alright, so that should be more than enough that what we need. Let's head to a cooking station. We might as well just head back to our camp here. And again, most train stations will have a cooking station. You can go to another player's camp, whatever you want to do. And this is the most important part, is we have to cook it. Okay, and again, we picked up that corn, we will automatically learn corn soup, okay? And your character will always know that recipe, right? So just an FYI. Let's go to our cooking stove here. Let's go all food, corn soup. Let's go ahead and craft 5 of them. Done. Cook a meal with plants or fungi, 5 for 5, done, just like that. And again, corn soup, a simple recipe you automatically learn by simply picking up corn. All right. Let's see what is next. I think we have one left here. Cook a meat-based meal 5. So don't get this confused with collect or eat a meat-based meal. We actually have to cook a meat-based meal this time. So we do have camp resources that not only collect meat, but cooks it at the same time. But that doesn't count. We actually have to get meat and we have to cook it ourselves. All right, so just an FYI. So there are a couple camp resources that we can extract meat off of, and they do pop up in the atomic shop from time to time. Now, one is such as this Thrasher field dressing station, and as you see, it will passively collect various types of meat. All right, so just an FYI. And even if you are a herbivore, having a camp resource like this in your camp, or at least one of your camps, just saves you a whole lot of time from having to go get this stuff. But if you have the time, fine. Nothing wrong with getting it the old-fashioned way. But again, camp resources, wins again, basically. And there's another one here that's needs to be repaired. This is the field rad stag field dressing station, and it only collects rad stag meat only. But again, saves you time. Okay, and I did do a little video on these last year, I believe it was, in 2024, and you can check out those videos if you so wish. But essentially, basically, just what I just told you. All right. Now, if you don't have either or, a really good spot for meat, again, you can go after Mirelurks, you can go after insects, but I find one of the best spots is right down here in good old Flatwoods. Let's pop down here. And again, Flatwoods is just a great spot. It's nice and calm. It's for any level, really. Okay, so basically just up the road, there's 3 mole rats, 1 opossum. A little bit further up, there's 3 mongrels. Usually up on that hill, that kind of changes between rabbits, squirrels, foxes, or rad stags. Right here at this bus stop, there's 2 rad roaches. And in Flatwoods itself, there's about 9 Brahmin. Okay, you really can't go wrong. And usually, when you kill a Brahmin, usually you get 2 Brahmin meat. Okay, and just like the vegetables, when you pick up corn, you learn corn soup, as I mentioned, and razor grain, you learn razor grain soup, etc., etc. When you kill an animal or an insect or a Mirelurk, what have you, and you pick up the meat, you'll automatically learn a simple recipe. Okay, so by picking up this Brahmin meat, you will learn ribeye steak automatically. Okay, so if you're new to the game, everyone should be able to do this just by killing those animals. Okay, so just an FYI. So that's more than enough meat that we need, I think. Let's take a look here just to be sure. Yep, 5. So there's another Brahmin up there. We have Brahmin's twin sister right here. We have Mr. Opossum right there. We have Mrs. Opossum. And we have about 4 more Brahmin just in around this area, just kind of walking around. But they're passive, as you can see, just walking around here. All right, so it's, as you can see, Flatwoods is a real good spot. And we just happen to have these handy-dandy cooking stations here, so let's go ahead and go craft. We're going to go all food. And again, ribeye steak, you automatically learn by simply picking up Brahmin meat, and that's as easy as it is. Let's go ahead and cook this up here. Done. Cook a meal, a meat-based meal. Done, just like that. Nice and easy. Couldn't be any easier. All right. Good stuff. What kind of workbench is that? Armor bench. All right, let's head back to our camp here real quick. Actually, you know what? We'll just head up the road here. Let's just head up the road, Jimmy. There's a weapons workbench right here. Nice. All right, so we are done. Perfect, nice and easy. Let's take a look at weapon of the day. All right, cold-blooded tactical cold shoulder, 4 times ammo capacity, plus 50% damage to cryptids, gradual freezing that reduces target movement speed by up to 85% for 4 seconds, which you saw more so with the Gulpers. It really helped us out there. Hardened receiver, a line long barrel, a line stock reflex sight dot, muzzle brake, and the cold-blooded paint. And I don't know if you guys can notice or not in the video, but it does drip blood. 20 times 8 damage, 20 times 8 cryo damage, takes shotgun shells. It's a single fire, but it is very quick fire. Like it's fast, very fast. It's probably one of my most favorite weapons in the game. Just something real simple, you know what I mean? Perk cards. Under strength, we have Master Shotgunner, Shotgunner, Expert Shotgunner, all maxed out. We have Sturdy Frame, Scatter Shot's a good one. We have Skeet Shooter, is a good one. Concentrated Fire, Grenadier. Oops. Suppressor, Tenderizer. Covert Operative, Enforcer is a good one. White Knight, Adrenaline, these random luck cards, which randomly being activated, I guess. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They always stay the same. I've had them for quite some time, and I'm very happy with them. And as you can see, they're all maxed out. Nice. And yeah, that's that one. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, Drew Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John DJ59. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.